Good evening and a warm welcome to another exciting edition of the PMCP webinar, our monthly webinar session. It's a great opportunity for all of us to connect again with all people who love project management, I would call it. People who love the subject and want to participate and share knowledge, experiences. Uh, and Today we have our veteran host, Vivek Prakash, doing the honors today. He is going to talk about an interesting tool which is coming up. Um, it's important to keep pace with the changes which happens in the world, not just the methodologies, also the tools which we use. So today's subject is about the change which has been introduced by Microsoft. We're going to talk about it. Vivek needs no introduction. Vivek is known to the community here very well. He has been passionate about training, about coaching, and the best part about it is he wants to keep sharing knowledge as much as possible. So this is another opportunity to hear him, and I look forward to a very interesting session with you, Vivek.
Sure, thank you very much. And I just put a little bit in your introduction that for the first time attendees case, the Project Managers Club of Pune is a initiative of pmwares, COEP Tech University, and Kgguruji. And we have our colleagues like KG also, Ketan Gandhi. And the idea behind the Project Managers Club of Pune is to support people who want to perform better in project management, so especially targeted to project managers and the entire upstream of the project management. So senior manager or up to the we help people and try to help people make decisions at a very high level also. And people who want to at the practice want to use some tool like here, this is focused on primarily on tool, this webinar, and want to clarify or strengthen their concepts, achieve certifications which we keep promoting, and stay aware of the current trends. I think that is also be part of this webinar. So how this webinar come up or what, but the idea come to me that like Microsoft some time back announced that a project online, which is actually a cloud hosted server of Microsoft. So Microsoft has as a project, I will say as a Microsoft project tool is basically a suite of tools actually. So it contains Project Professional, which is normally a client which sit on our laptop on computer, and this is also this is clubbed with Project Server, which is a central entity. Now, what the central entity does? Central entity actually help in collaborating uh, with the other stakeholders or the team members. So how this work? That project managers largely work with Microsoft with Project Professional. They prepare the plan in Project Professional and publish it on the Project Server. Now, Project Server look into the plan, what are the activities and whom they are assigned, and send out emails to those people who are like resource team members who are assigned in the project with their schedule, that what is planned for them from which date to which date, what is the total efforts, etc., and give them an interface to log in into project online and update their status, which gets synced up with the project professional, and the project manager can see plan versus actual. And that's how this whole thing works. Now, project online also work with the in a capacity of collaboration. So it give lot of like collaborative features, like you can share documents, you can manage your risk, you can you can have manage your issues and assign to various users on the on project online, and like so. Before Project Online, the Microsoft has a product called Project Server, which is generally available to the people to install on their server on their premises. Now, with the cloud getting popular, I mean, when the Microsoft actually started giving the project online. So hosted the project server in Microsoft server and giving the people that you need not to do on-premises project server kind of things or do hassle of all the installation of project server, which requires project server, SharePoint server, SQL server, and Windows server. You say you need not to do this. It is hosted. You just request us, and it will be made available ready-made. Now, this is what is going away. So Microsoft says, I'm not going to host this project server anymore. If you want project server, you can have it on your premises. Now, as this is one alternative, you can have your premises and migrate entire data to the premises. But there is another tool which Microsoft was working for, I think, a couple of years, and that it has introduced called Premium Planner. Now, what is the Premium Planner? The Premium Planner is a simple tool like people are using Asana or Jira, and they're trying to manage their uh, agile type projects or projects which are simple in nature, or taking more of the task management type of software using, they can use it actually. So it is much simpler. It is an upgraded version of the planner. Now, what is planner? You might have seen in your office application, like if you see office application, the ribbon on the ribbon, you can see project like either it is Word, Excel kind or PowerPoint. You will see there is a planner, the feature you will see. I'm not sure how many of you maybe have used this planner feature. That planner is basically a task management tool, basically. So individual, like I have, this planner is inbuilt in the project, in the Microsoft Office suite, which is normally called Microsoft 365. And using this planner, I can manage my task. I can type out on my task assigned to me, or if other users are also there, I can assign tasks to other users also in my organization. So it's a basically task management tool. You can say a kind of to-do tool. Now, what Premium Planner, which Microsoft is bringing here, is an upgraded version of Planner and features of Project Professional, bringing project some features of Project Professional into Planner, and that's how the Planner become Premium Planner. Now it is very simple. It is very simple like planner, but it can do project planning activities like you can have efforts, duration, you can have dependencies, you can assign resources, and you can track the project. You can baseline this also, right? You can baseline the project and track it also. So this capability they have brought into the planner. They were working for quite some time on this, and now they've decided to part away this. And normally, if you go to Microsoft, this is okay. I was using Project Online. What should I do now? They will tell you that go to Premium Planner. They by default recommend you to go to Premium Planner. They will not recommend you by default to go to Project Server, on-prem Project Server. Okay, let's look into this and discuss a little more on this. I've created some kind of background actually for this webinar. So here in this webinar, if you see, I will primarily be focus on Premium Planner, Planner Premium, we generally call it. And idea is that not only the people who are switching from Project Online to somewhere, but the idea is also that the people who are looking for simple tool to manage do not want to have as complex project planning tool as Microsoft Project, which is quite feature rich, quite a comprehensive tool. People are not looking for that kind of comprehensive tool, very simple tool. do not want to get into too much of jugglery as such, or their projects are not very big, they can also look for this kind of tool to adopt this tool, and you and can plan, track, and report their projects. So this will also be beneficial to the people who are looking for a simple project planning and tracking. So let me bring that here. Look at this. So Microsoft has announced the retirement, and it will be retired on 30th of September. After 30th of September, that is from the 1st of October, the project online will not be available. Now, what will be available? Either the on-premises project server, which need to be installed by the IT team of the organization, or the Planner Premium. Now, many people who are like individual want to use like Project Professional. If they buy the license of Project Professional, normally called Planner 3 basically, they get Planner Premium as well as Project Professional. So they can use either Project Professional or Planner Premium, or basically both. Right? So in Planner 3, as of now, Planner Premium and Project Professional, that is generally we use it with the Project Online. We both can be utilized by the person if he is having a Planner 3 license. It's a subscription license on a monthly basis or annual basis. Right? Now, Planner Premium could be a good tool because Microsoft has some roadmap for the future development. So this is largely useful to the people who are having a small project. If you have a comprehensive, complex project, probably this may not be useful. Right? Before I proceed, I have I said some poll to take actually. So let me understand who are there in the audience, and then accordingly emphasize as per their interest. Okay, so let me have a poll. This. So just respond on this poll. It is talking about that what kind of tool you are using as such. So this is talking about which project management tool are you currently using. So a couple of options are here in this. Okay, please respond. I will keep this for 10 more seconds. Okay, good. So should I close this? Anybody is missed out, please respond. I am going to close this in next 10 seconds, next 5 seconds. Okay. Let me close this now, and I will share the results with you. So if I share the results, there's an interesting, quite a diversified audience we have. There are people who are using Project Online with Project Professional, so they may be looking for switching from Project Online, that where to go. So that is one of the things. So I'm going to take the webinar. Now I'm taking for Planner Premium, then I will take on an on-premises project server also. We also have a one person who is using like Premium Planner, sorry, on-premises project server. Okay, we have people who are using Planner Premium, so I think they can also contribute their experience. So I will be happy if they can contribute their experience here as such. So I will reach out to you. People are using Jira and a lot of people are using Excel. I think that's a good opportunity for them to look for Planner Premium because they will find much simpler than Excel. In Excel, you have to put a lot of efforts. Those efforts will go away in Planner Premium. Or there are people, some other, probably some proprietary, or maybe there are other tools also. And we also have person who is not using any tool. Okay, good. So I stop this sharing. I have one more, uh, 1 minute. So it is related to this. I just want to know a little more about the Planner Premium, how much you know about it for. So this is about the that. Do you know about Planner Premium? So there are few people for sure they know because they are using it. Okay, okay, yes. 10 more second. Anybody want to respond? Please respond. Go. Okay, let me close this. So this is also very interesting. There are few people who, two, three people who are using it, or maybe they are familiar, even if they are not using it. And then we have people who have never heard about it, but some people are heard, but never used it. So it's a good opportunity to learn about, to understand and see if this is good for you or not. Okay, and one more poll actually, one more question, and then we will move ahead on this. This is a simple one actually. So, are you planning to adopt any project management tool in near future? If you are not using or looking for change, then also it can be yes. Okay. Okay. 10 more second. Okay, let me close this. And here are the results. So nobody responded no. One not sure, and majority of the people are saying that they want to evaluate, or either they are already using it or they want to adopt a project management tool, which is a good sign as such. So thank you for responding to these polls, and let's move ahead with this. Look at this. There are two options if you are moving from Project Online, especially the people who are using Project Online. There are two options which I was talking about, and let's talk about that. Which option is more suitable to which type of project? So there is a Planner Premium and there is a on-premises project server. Now, when I said on-premises the project server, let me also talk about the complexity involved in setting up an on-premise project server. First of all, this will lead to an extra cost because you need the license for project server now. Not only project server run on SharePoint server. So you need a SharePoint server. SharePoint server to work need SQL server. So you need SQL server. And all these things ultimately run on project server or on Windows server. So you need a Windows server on that SQL server, then SharePoint server, and then the project server. Now all these software need to be installed on the server. Those you need those licenses. Their licenses are also of different types actually. So there are like a perpetual license, you buy them and then it is yours. And there are subscription license. So Microsoft has made subscription license available for on-premise project server. But they all are additional cost. For Project Online, it was actually free. There was no cost. What cost you were paying was you were paying for the project professional, the planner 3. Now planner 3 you still need it because you need a project professional. You still need it project professional because that is project professional where you actually plan and track the projects. But you additionally you need project server which was available as part of the planner 3 so far as part as project online, which is no more available. So all the server expenses will be additional. Now if you have a substantial user base in the organization, this is okay. You have a lot of licenses. This is also licensed, so not such a great deal as such. But if you are a small organization, if you are a like SME kind of thing, then it could be a little, it may pinch you a little bit actually as such. But now look at it. So on the other side, Planner Premium only need Planner 3 license. In fact, there are two licenses, Planner 1 and Planner 3. Now Planner 1, you can plan it out, but you cannot baseline, and then because you cannot baseline, you cannot track it. So for a project manager, Planner Premium may not be that useful. Project manager ultimately Planner Premium, sorry, the planner 1 will not be useful, planner 3 only be useful, which is also has the project professional. So okay, anytime you get little confused, please ask the question in the chat. I will try to further explain because there are a couple of things which get mixed up many times sometimes. Let's look at it. Planner Premium lightweight, you have nothing to do, just buy a license and get started. On-premises server, you need all the license. You will have to go to your IT team. IT need to have to install. If they do not have the capability, they have to get the expertise from outside to install and maintain it. But IT team then after can learn and maintain it. Right? Now, on the other side, Planner Premium has a primitive resource management. Resource management primitive means you just add the resource to the task. That's all. So you have a team and you can build your team in the project and you can assign or deassign the resources. That's good enough. On the other side, the project server has a full-fledged resource management, even demanding the resource and booking the resource and use and then taking those resources in your project, assigning them on a percentage basis, 50%, 10%. Well, full-fledged resource management is available, which helps to manage resources more efficiently. Now, one more point I will bring it here. That point here is this, that the primary purpose of any plan is to deploy resources efficiently. If we do not plan, what is the biggest hurdle, biggest problem we face? We don't know how many resources we need and in what quantity they can be deployed. And if we don't do it, project will be impacted somewhere. So if we can deploy the resources effectively, efficiently in the right quantity, then our project will be much smoother. or will go smooth as such. Now here so that is possible with this right hand side. Left hand side is a primitive. You can add resources, remove resources. That's all. But you can assign the resources. The resource can know my task is there. I need to act it. He has the schedule with him that okay, this is the starting on this date, ending on this date, and can update the status. This is possible. Planner Premium integrate very well with the other tools like Teams. Teams is a central integration tool. So Planner Premium also get integrated. So you get the Planner Premium in the team itself. It get gelled with the Power BI. Very simple. It's a Power BI is inbuilt in that. You just need to buy additional license. And Microsoft is planning to bring Copilot so that you can instruct the Copilot to plan the project, right? So that's going to be good thing tomorrow. Now here on the on-premise server, will be a little toll on that side. So it does not get integrated so well with other things. With a team, actually not. You need to use your some power tools to actually get integrated. For that, you need some skills. Okay, and but Power BI can be integrated. So Power BI has a capacity to fetch the data from project server and can give, and then you can design reports in Power BI. So Power BI integration will not take much time. So you need good reports. You can get very easily in the project server as well. Integration with the Copilot, probably that may not be there. So that will be a big tool, in my opinion, a big disadvantage on the right side. Because tomorrow, if I want AI to work for me on this, well, not going to work. Planner Premium is good for cross-functional team because it's a easy coordination. If the people have office licenses, then they have planner licenses. They can become your team member. No additional licenses required. Okay. On the right hand side, it's all very costly and it's also good for cross-functional team, but cross-functional team need to get licenses for plan one license to log in into the server and will not look that integrated. But if you look from the project point of view, it's a very robust system, right? On the planner premium, all the infrastructure is already taken care of by Microsoft. You need not to bother about infrastructure altogether. While on the on-prem project server, the entire infrastructure your IT team has to take care. If you have a small project, simple project, agile project, Planner Premium is the best suited project tools. If you have a large project, complex project, you are building an airport and you try to do in Planner Premium, I think it just will trash. If you have a lot of volume also, right? A lot of volume you are having running, even though projects are small, but projects are like 20, 30 projects are running at a time. There are organizations who run small projects. Even then, I think left-hand side, the Prana Premium will going to give you a challenge of managing multiple projects together in one place, while the on-premise server will give you a lot of strength on that side and building portfolios and portfolio analysis, etc. That is excellent. So if you have a reasonably complex project and you want to focus on project management over convenience, then right hand side is the way to go. If projects are not so complex and you prefer convenience over that comprehensive project planning to or tracking, then left hand side is a better tool in that sense, right? Now, what this planner, let me hold it for now, and then let's see if people have any questions so far, and if I can answer some of them. Yeah, you can get the recording. We provide recording for all the things. Yes, you can purchase server from a hosting company and lower cost, less complexity to deal with. If you are interested, feel free to contact me. Oh, we have a sailor also here, so that's a good idea. If you are interested,
Vivek, will
okay.
you walk through the planner, like a
Yeah,
demo
I
kind
will
of a
take you
thing?
through. Yeah, I will take you through the work planner also. Yes, I will take you through the planner. Any questions so far? Whatever I have covered, all looking good. Okay, good, fair. So I will take you through the planner also. So last half an hour I will spend on demonstrating the things to you as such. Okay. Now look at this. It is well integrated. We have collaboration, reporting, AI assistance with this. I have already talked about it. We have templates, policies, lifestyle control, simplified collaboration. People need not to bother too much about the infrastructure or complexity with this. However, a PMO, if you have a PMO and a small to mid-size PMO, or I will still say small size PMO, then I think planner premium will be suitable and it will lower down the cost of acquisition actually. Total cost of total cost will be much lesser in planner premium than the project server as such. Right, what you have, you can get Kanban views, grid views, timeline views where you can track it. You can have a chart to show so there are two things. One is report, another is the chart. I will come to that. One is the report, another is the chart. The chart are available by default in Planner Premium, but reports are like you need to, reports mean Power BI reports then. That for that you need a separate license. But the report which are there available in the Planner Premium by default, they are very basic reports as such. But reasonable to understand a simple tool that what is the status of the various tools. Simple agile based you do the reporting that is available there. You have a resource view. You can see the task status of the individual resources. You can see what is assigned to them. You can also create simple portfolios. So you can have portfolio, you can add project to this, and you can prepare a roadmap to that. And but ultimately keep it simple, then it is fine. Okay, you can manage task dependencies. That's what I said. In the project professional, in the planner, there is no task dependency, but project professional is the strongest thing is the plan is the dependency which you can assign. Now that is bought into the planner premium, so you can prepare the plan. So when you see this here, the timeline view basically tell you to assign the dependency and see that your project is finishing in time or not. Right? You have a resource visibility, you have a dashboard, AI powered, but AI power is coming as such, and the real-time collaboration you can do. Real-time collaboration you can do on the on-prem also, but limited to on-prem. But here also it is limited to your team as such. So as such, real-time collaboration is there. Here it is much simpler. Here a little more complex, but you are also managing more complex projects as such. So complexity is justifiable as such, right? So let's look into this. What we can do? We can plan some kind of sprint, etc. So I will show you both the things, agile and non-agile project, both type of projects. I will try to show you as such. Okay. Some this I will not be able to show you Power BI reporting here because that's required an additional license. Right now, this is the future roadmap for the planner, premium planner actually. Planner premium, and so it will make if you go to the SharePoint, you have several power tools available. So planner premium is going to be get smooth integration with these power tools. So that is one thing. It is already have integration with Planner, which is by default available with the in the Office application, so you can easily integrate them. So if your team member already have Office license, then he can be your team member easily as such, without any extra license. Right, looking for the in the future coming with a co-pilot planning, so that could be helpful. You just tell the AI, give some specification, tell to the co-pilot that okay, I need this kind of plan, and the co-pilot will give you the plan as such. And your plan will always be updated automatically because you are on the cloud version. So the Microsoft will continuously be upgrading your tool all the time. When you come to the on-prem, it is your IT team to do the upgrade. Right. So if you buy continuous upgrade, then IT team still has to work and upgrade the server. It will not be automatically upgraded because it's not managed by Microsoft anymore. Right? But there are a lot of places this on-prem server is working, which is one of the oldest tool available in the industry. I was using the platform like Project for the web, and now I am using Planner Premium as well. So Project for the web is Planner Premium is the Planner Premium. So project when it was getting developed, Microsoft was calling it as a project for the web. Now they have rebranded under the name called Planner Premium as such. So Asit, good, you are using it. So we'll look forward for your experience also. So this will also help people that how is the experience of this. Okay, and also help me to plan any project here. Okay. Now for migration, because Planner Premium has much less features than Project Professional. Not everything can be migrated. We need to see, especially we need to create the custom field, and not everything, because the capacity will get downgraded actually. So if you are using Project Online with Project Professional, and you switch to Planner Premium, the overall capacity will actually, or the capability will lower down as such, because Planner Premium is not that capable as Project Online and Project Professional. So a lot of things, features, or a lot of things which you were using, you may not be able to. So that is a drawback actually on that side, that if you move to Planner Premium, you will not be able to use all those features which are specifically in the Project Professional, which is a much more capable product as such. So not everything can be migrated. Lot of features, things you will probably shred off when you're migrating as such. Right? But it's a Microsoft project. Be careful about it when you are migrating. Consider there will be several challenges you may face, so plan it. You may face challenges, and in some cases you may have to reach out to Microsoft, and getting help from Microsoft is also not that easy actually. So this is either a side you migrate, you need Microsoft many times, because many things only known to only Microsoft people. In fact, when we reach out to Microsoft, many times we find even their resources they don't know, and they reach out to have to consult some other people to actually to really give you the solution, and many times it takes a lot of time. And so be ready that if you get stuck somewhere and you need some Microsoft help, it may not be very readily available. It may take some time. So be ready for such kind of eventuality, that you probably face problem. But if you are taking a fresh Planner Premium, you don't have any baggage of online or project professional, you have not using any project tool, or you are using Asana or Jira, or Jira is a quite capable tool as such, or if you want a lightweight tool, or you are not using any tool and you want to switch to Planner Premium, I think then all these headaches are not there. You will be very happy with this tool as such. Right. So what the new user will do, for project managers, just buy a Planner Premium license. So basically a Planner 3 license actually. Right. Team members, if you have Microsoft 365, you need not to do anything. The planner is available that will help you to update your task. Program manager, they can create simple portfolios, but only simple portfolio, and they can see what I have 4 projects in my portfolio, how they are performing. Okay. And reports, preliminary reports are available in form of chart, but additional reports you need additional licenses for that. Right? Right, let me go for a demo actually. There is a project called product onboarding. There is a product you want to onboard on that product team, right? So what we are going to do? So there is a roadmap for that. One is the discovery and architecture, so which will go for 2 weeks, and then the next epic will be search, which will be take another next 4 weeks. Then we will develop the notification, which will be taking another 4 weeks, and then developing a dashboard, stabilizing, etc. That will take 2 weeks as such. Right? So this is the project which I will demonstrate to you in this. Now, what is this? Sprint length is 2 weeks. The team is 1 product owner, 1 Scrum Master, 5 developers, 1 QA, 1 UX. So I have created some users as well, not all the users, but some users are there. Okay. Sprint planning, daily stand-up, sprint retrospection, and review, etc. can be planned there, right? We will try to do all these things, right? Then 30 story points per sprint. And the example, we will see that if that can be used, and we will use the roadmap template to visualize the commitment across the sprint. Okay. So this is how I'm going to plan. So I'm not going to plan the entire project, but I will show you how the sprint can be planned as such. So let's say we have one. Right, this is one sprint, and in one sprint, one is like backend search APIs, then search UI UX, and third is the integration. Okay, so story 1, story 2, and story 3, and that's what we're trying to build into this. I will put some sprint 0 also for designing and for taking care of the discovery and architecture part as such. Right, so I will let me go to this the tool, and then I will show you that. Okay, so this is how it looks like when you enter into this. My day means it is what I scheduled for me. Here there will be some my task, etc. If there is some task I have scheduled for me, and then we can have our plans and our portfolio. So our portfolio we can plan, and we can plan our as such, our project as such. So what I will do, I will create a new project altogether, and we'll try to develop this kind of project in that. Okay. So the people who have already experienced, so please, anywhere you find here and there, just help me to do this. Okay, so we will go here, create a new plan. You see here, create a new plan. You can develop a basic plan. Basic plan is generally for a like a planner type plan. If you want a project plan, then select premium basically. If you want to like open from scratch, then it is premium actually which you use. And otherwise there are templates which are available here. You can use some templates, so we can use the sprint planning template also, or we can use here also. But I will prepare from the scratch as such, so I will use the premium. I will give it as a name, so it is like I can say is a test plan, or let's say okay, something like, or anything as such. And add to my pin plan. There when you have the plan as such, if you want to add into some group, you can add some in some group. So we don't want to add into any group, it is isolated one. So I will create this. Let's wait for it to create it. It take a couple of. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can ask, and I hope you will be able to learn about the roadmap feature that is available in portfolio. Yes. So I will put that portfolio also, your roadmap also. There are various ways to do it. So I will put that also in this. So I will go here and start adding the task actually in this. So I will add the higher level task first in this, right? So right, and why it is not showing completely? Just a minute. Why it is not showing? Yeah. What happened? What happened? No menu item coming. Let me refresh it. Probably. Yeah. Right. So I will say this will be 2 weeks, right? One minute. Right. And this will be my this this will be 4 weeks, and another 4 weeks, and let's say 2 weeks. Right. I think this was the as such thing. Now I have set the initial thing, the major things. I can put up in the roadmap also. How this is my basically this is a kind of this is the roadmap which I put up, right? So if you go to portfolio, and let's say if I include this, if I put add add a plan in this. Okay, and then is onboarding. Then I go to roadmap, and in the roadmap, I can come over here and add my roadmap actually. Okay, so I can put this in my 1 minute. So if I'm starting from maybe let's say, okay, I need to put it there. Sorry, let me go to this. Put it 17, and this will go to 19. Then I go to first, 6, and then 26. Then I will go to 9, 19, and then I go to 24. Right? And what I get in my, I set the dates there actually, not reflected. Don't know. What is the problem? Properly set actually.
Vivek, sorry to interrupt here. I think
Yeah.
we need to update this actually. Product onboarding. We need to update that.
Yeah, that's what I thought it should be updating its own.
No, the plans will be updated by its own, but in roadmap there is a limitation actually, as I guess.
Okay.
Let's see.
So what to update here?
Product onboarding. If you'll click product onboarding there, and yeah, so here update items.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay. Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
yeah, right. Thanks.
Okay. I think I have to add another one time. I hope so. Yeah. Does not get refreshed, huh? Okay. Fair enough. Let's go. So this is our roadmap basically, and this is our roadmap in the portfolio. You can have roadmap of other projects also. You can have multiple projects and can easily put your roadmap. And you can also have your plans there and can check what is the status of the plan actually, right? So either of side you can check it actually. right? And then we go to the plan and select this, and then we start preparing for we can prepare the plan under it actually as such. So it's all depend upon how we want to do it. Like, so if this is what we need to achieve, then we can create a sprint 0, then sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3 as such. So I will, let me do one thing. Let's see if I so let's say I want to put something like, let's say sprint 0, and not a sprint 0 actually. Yes, we can put this as a sprint 0 as such, and but depend upon how do you want to show it, and then say discovery, and then say architecture, and probably finalize the architecture, something like that. And you can put it like this is, let's say, maybe a 4 days task, this may be a 5-day task, and this will be a 1-day task, right? And we will put this under it actually. So I can, sorry. Mhm. So, right. And then and if we want, we can do this way also, right? And I can put it sprint 1, and I have task under it actually, right? I will put those tasks as such here. You can put it here. You can put it here. And you can put another thing here, right? And you, in fact, I think I could have put it ग्राफिकली है, बट बहुत स्मूथ नहीं है. Promote to a task. This is और पीछे जाएगा, right? And then we can put them under subtask, and put them under subtasks. Oh, sorry. Right? This we can avoid it also. Now, this is something like we can create a WPS as such. Now we have one is this, then we have a board view. Now board view is come over here. It is like everything is in backlog. Right? So you can have sorry. You can have here sprint 1, sprint 0, and can have sprint 1. I can have sprint 2. Like the Kanban board you can create like that. And then you can decide which from the backlog, which will go in which sprint as such. Right? So if you go here, here also, I think you can decide, you can open this details and priority वो किधर गया sprint. Okay, you can go here. Here also we can decide actually what we are doing as such. So the architecture need to be here, and finalize the architecture is here. Discovery is here, and then design schema, implement endpoint, and this goes into this. Right? So you can have here this like right. And then this is a boardroom which you can check with which like if you want to decide on a sprint, if you decide on the like Kanban board type of thing, you can decide on the work in progress, backlog, work in progress, and the done as such. That also can be defined. And then you can come to the timeline and can plan this project actually. So in this one, just a minute, I think we have not put the duration for these tasks. So I think let's say 1 day here, maybe 3 days here, maybe 1 day here, right? And if you go here in the timeline, you can decide on the timeline also. So like first will be discovery, and you can connect this with this, then you can finalize it. And once this is, then you will start with the sprint 1. So then you can come over here. Right? And this way, the same way we can have here also actually. So we can actually develop our sprints one after another and can connect them as they are connected basically. Dependency can be put up together, and then you can have some kind of their reports are not available because you need an additional license, but the chart will be available. Right? So all 8 tasks are there, all 8 tasks are actually being there, and we can add people into this. So I will not go to entire thing in the interest of time. So I will look into that. We can add people into this, and we can have, let's say, I think I will be there, and one more will be there. Yeah. So we are 3 people here. Now we can go here in timeline, or as such in the grid also, depending upon what you can assign the task to the individual people actually. So like this, I assign to myself. This I assign to Hesh. I assign it to again myself, and then probably this. So here the resource management is all about assigning and removing the resources. Not more than this can be done as such. And then you go into the people, you can see what is assigned to these people as such at different time.
What about the cost?
That's a golden question, and there is no cost feature here. I may not be knowing. Asit is using quite. Asit, is there any cost factor here?
No.
There is no cost.
Yeah.
So cost is not there. So so that's why I'm saying it is for simple. In Agile, anyway, we do not talk about any costing as such. We majorly talk about efforts as such, that you can define as such. So suppose discovery, you can go to the details of this and can add your efforts here actually. So this is part of your sprint 0, and you can add efforts. How much effort is there? So like it is 32. It may be more also, right? So you can put like it has just taken depending upon the what we have suggested it. Like it's a 4 days, so it has taken 1% 4 days. But if you have 2 people 4 days, then you can have more also actually. So that is that way. So you can change the effort as such, and the dependencies you can always see here. You can have some attachment also here, and what additionally you can have a checklist to whether whether task is getting completed or not. So I say checklist, I say item 1, then item 2, then item 3. Now these item 1, item 2, 3, as I going to tick them, then I will get these progress also done. So it will also keep checking the progress, how the progress of this items, say there are 3 items in this. If I mark all them are done, then this task will be marked as completed. So that way also there are a lot of features in that, say it is good in that sense, right? Any whatever the changes you are making, you can see the changes you have made, the entire history, the audit trail is there. You can see that what changes have been made, and then you can look at the assignment here. So what are the assignments have been for different people, and there are a lot of filters here. You can use the filters based on task or this, depending upon daily, weekly, monthly timeline you can suggest here. You can define your goals also and can attach those goals, but this is something like equivalent to deliverable in projects online or project professionals. You can define some goals and can attach those goals to some end of sprint or something like that, right? And then you can hear as such in the plan onboarding. Some changes are here. I think If I go to my portfolios and see here, I can still see here, but I can go plan and I can see there's no plan, there's no progress. As we start progressing, it will show the progress as it is showing the other one. So what I showed you that how we are preparing an agile project as such. I have another project this which is a normally not an agile project as such. It is not an agile project. It's a simple a EV bike custom EV bike project which I have prepared some time back, and we can see that how it is getting through. It's a simple WBS which you normally prepare, no, nothing to do with agile etc. So it's a simple requirement, design, procurement, manufacturing, testing, commissioning.
So
Right?
how is the progress kind of compared, like baseline, and then is it like if the design has 10 tasks and if 2 tasks are done, then it will calculate the percentage that how much is remaining?
Yes. It is showing. Actually, you see the progress here also. So requirement is done. Actually, you see the tick mark here, right?
No, how is
And
it calculated? I mean to say percentage calculation.
yeah, it depends upon. Let me tell you. Okay. For example, look at this. Based on this. So if I want this task is, for example, let me go here in the design and take any other task. Actually, let's say GA drawing. Right? It's a 8 hours. It's a 8 hours remaining, and I said my all 16 hours are done. Right? Remaining is 0. This will be marked as completed.
So we need to kind of update the effort also each time, right?
Yeah, actually, effort need to be to be updated as such. Otherwise, there are no much changes as such. You can simply mark it done also.
Yeah, no, if it is a 1 week task, so 40 hours task, and then
Yeah. So
yeah, I
if
think
you
we
if you have
every
taken
day
more time, if you have
okay.
taken more time, you can put more time actually here.
Yeah, we need to update the time as well here.
Suppose you took let's say 60 hours. So put 60 hours.
One thing can be done here.
Yeah.
Maybe Vivek, you can scroll to right side. You can close that dialog box
Hmm.
and scroll to
Yeah.
right side of the ta- time plan. Yeah, here you can see the planner is completely effort based and lead time based. Okay.
Need time based.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
You
whenever
can see the
you can see
progress.
here, so Vivek has clicked already that both of the tasks assigned to Anuradha and Mahesh, it has been completed. Okay, otherwise he can, the assigned person also, not Vivek, but the assigned person also can have the access to this planner, even if he or she has he do not have the planner premium access, but still once it is assigned to the project team member, they can
I
assign it
show.
to the planner directly.
I show you. I show
And
you that one. I show you that one.
one thing I just
If I
wanted to,
go to my task, I see these tasks
yeah,
assigned to
right.
myself. Assigned to myself.
And
So
it
I
can
can
be
come to
updated manually as well, the percentage.
yes. Yes. So here I can update here when I go to my task, I am a user now. I'm not a project manager in this view. This is as a user, as a team member, I am getting these tasks assigned to myself. You can see this way also, or see this way also as you want. So you want to make it in progress, you can bring it here. You want to complete it, you put it here, it will be marked as completed. So in that way, it is quite intuitive in this nature. While my plan here I see as a project manager. Here I see as a project manager. And you can see the progress, and as well as you can change the priority as such. That will priority is basically to the tell the developer that okay, that how the things should be taken. There are other additional features also which you can add here. Actually, you can want to put the efforts here. You can put the efforts here, right? You want to label it. You can label it. You can see this baseline. It is saying your plan is behind 12 days. There is a one way also to see the critical path also. Here, if I go in timeline, I can see the critical path also. Just where it
You
was.
just have to switch it on.
Yeah, here itself.
Yeah.
If you make it on, you can see the critical path. So those tasks become red. The tasks which are, so these are not critical. This is critical. This is critical. So if I open this, you will see which tasks are critical actually. You can go here and switch it off. So you can see this. There are a lot of filters available. Depending upon the filters, you can put them.
In Planner, you cannot view resource allocation in multiple projects in portfolio projects, right?
I'm sorry, can you repeat it? I didn't understand.
In Planner, you cannot see allocation for multiple projects, resource allocation.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can see the resource allocation.
No,
In
can
multiple
you see
projects?
multiple projects is the question, not one project.
Multiple projects resource allocation.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably, I don't know, but we can try this I have never tried that out, but no, I don't think it is available here. No, you can see in the portfolio, you can see at the project level only.
So if somebody is allocated across multiple projects, you don't get that view. That's what he's trying.
Yeah. So across the project, in my opinion, most of the tools are like that. It's not only this tool. Most of the tools are like that.
I don't think there is a resource view here, right?
No, there is a resource view. This is the resource view.
Okay, how much?
Which are tasks, which task assigned to whom?
Okay,
So
that's it. Yeah, not the resource utilization.
No. For that you need the MS Pro, the project professional and the project online. Up to certain extent, you see some reports here, but that will be counting the task actually mostly. Like look at here, there are 14 tasks. These are delayed. These are completed, and you can connect this with the Power BI also. But Power BI can work only that much what the data is available. So there is a limited data available. So that only. So it depends upon if your target is resource utilization, etc. Then this is not the right tool. This is the right tool, which is actually simple, and you want to you have a small team and like 5 to 10 people, like generally in the this agile projects, and you assign the people and seeing the progress as happening, and I will complete how many tasks can be completed by end of the task, doing your everyday I will say daily stand-up meeting and doing a product review at the end of the iterations. That is the primary aim as such. But if you are, suppose you have a you are MSME and you have a simple projects, not very big projects, then you don't want to go into those kind of details. Then this tool is much better. So we have implemented this tool in one of the manufacturing company also. So their tools are their projects are very simple. They don't want to get into that kind of too much of hassle as such with the too many. They are see those project server and project professional are very high, like comparing to this very high end tools. but they have their own complexity. You have to learn. While this can be learned in probably in one day, project professional and project server, we normally take a week to actually learn things.
Okay, if you have a complex project, the better option is project server.
The
If
projects.
you not for company and business, is about the complex of the projects. If you have projects with low complex, you can use planner. If higher complex, big size, you use project server. Do you agree?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. I think so. I think that's correct.
So number of projects are limited. They are simple in nature. Your intention is not to go into too much of hassle or too much of learning too much or having too many features. That is your intention basically. Then it is like, for example, a lot of people are using Asana. I feel this is much better project than the tool than Asana, because this is giving better picture actually. Now, so but why people are using Asana? Because they don't want to get into those kind of extreme tools actually. Now, many people are using Jira. Jira is not a simple tool. Jira is quite complex tool as such. But Jira will give you a lot of like a continuous maintenance kind of project, the DevOps kind of projects. Those are easy to manage there, and those project got bigger and complex. And Jira is not a simple tool anymore. It has a lot of workflows, etc. Get quite complex as such, but it's quite popular in the entire software industry. In fact, it's the bigger, I think maximum users you will see of Jira only in software industry. But there are many task management tools which have this kind of simplicity. But what is here, because Microsoft has built it, idea has come from Project Professional. They have put these three easy to understand grids. Board, like your Kanban board is there, your grid is there, which you see all the data, the table kind of structure, and your Gantt chart. Right? This is the primarily the requirement which normally people have, and they have put it. Now, if you have a little more, then this is not the term. Right? So let me see if there are any questions as such in the
Only
planner. We don't have depend. Yes, sorry.
only one question is there from Mehtab. Can we share a single resource between multiple tasks in any project?
Yeah, resource can be shared. You can assign resource to any task as such. And multiple resources can be in one task actually. You can add multiple projects. Like I will say this is not complete, so there is one person is already there. I can assign this also.
You can assign multiple resources to a task. Can we do it other way around also?
Other way around also already happening, right? MD. These tasks are only MD is doing.
Yeah. So that I hope that answers the question there. Otherwise, Matthews as corporate has shared his inputs and experience well with all of us. Thank you, Matthews, for your efforts.
Yes. Is the planner we don't have dependency for another project and centralized resource pool? No. The resource pool is centralized only because whomsoever has a planner license in your company, whomsoever is there in your active directory is the resource available. You can add that person into your project. What I did in the beginning, I add those people in the project. By doing
Okay,
this,
but you don't see report or screen with allocation multiple allocation of resources in projects, right? You cannot view resource one in project one and resource one in project two. You don't have a screen that view multiple locations. Do you agree?
There is no screen which shows both the projects, but you can assign the same person in multiple projects. But there is no view available where you can see this resource is assigned on these projects.
Okay, you can view resource allocation for cross project,
Only for a
multiple
project.
projects. That's a, a big limitation.
Yes. So,
I,
like
I, I
you see people here assigned, they are only tasks of this project, not across the
only
project.
projects. The view it's only one project,
Only one,
not in
not
multiple
across the
projects.
project.
Just a strong limitation.
Yeah, depends upon your requirement, basically. If you need that, then yes, it is a strong limitation. But if I don't need it, what I have to do with it? So it's all about the person's requirement. That's why I say initially simple agile type or simple projects, you do not have much expectation of resource utilization, or even you cannot assign a resource 50%, 10%, 20% to a task. You have to either assign or deassign. That's all.
Okay, sure.
So there are limitations because it's a simple tool, and people who need simple think this is the fit case. But
Okay.
yes, if it is not simple tool, then it is not a fit case. Then actually, that is why we have two tools actually, and depending upon. So at many places we have suggested on-prem, and we are migrating from current online to on-prem. But at some places we have also gone on the premium planner because the kind of complexity or the kind of expectations from the project management tool is basics actually.
Okay, I like to talk about this limitation because I have a lot of customers in Brazil that want to substitute project online in complex environment with complex projects for Microsoft Planner. And I need to explain that in cases
Yeah,
we
so
have a
yeah,
complex projects, you don't have use Planner to substitute project online.
yeah. So Matthew, actually, the we are going to do another webinar where we focus on on-prem and see that what are the capabilities on-prem has. So because the webinar has a limited time, so today we just focus on one option, that is the Planner Premium actually.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So we will going to do another webinar where we will focus on the other that is the project server. You are most welcome there also, and you can explain your experience like Asit has explained his experience here. Asit, you have any other experience or other, like, how you find it? What are the some limitations or benefits out of this? You're using for quite some
Yeah,
time.
because I was using, as I mentioned, that I was using a project for the web long
Hmm.
back, and then as we know that it is getting retired in September, and the it is shifted completely to the Planner Premium, right? And the organization who is basically having the projects, effort based projects, and timeline based projects, then Planner Premium would be helpful. And there are some limitations, like we cannot divide the efforts or resource to multiple projects, divide or share efforts, we can say. And some more limitations are when we as you already mentioned during the examples, we can connect all the projects into the roadmap, but in the roadmap it cannot be updated automatically. We need to
Hmm.
select, and we need to select, the project manager or the viewer need to select the status as well. Okay.
Actually, the method is that first we put the milestone in the project plan, and then through this milestones, we create the roadmap actually.
Yeah. As
That will
Matthias
be a
asked some
right method
questions,
actually.
yeah, as Matthias asked some questions like, capacity utilization or let's say resource utilization, it can be done in a different way in Planner. Like, we have this power apps, and
Hmm.
we can define the availability of specific resource, and then when we put into multiple projects for that resource, then if it is the resource is already covered, then the planner would not be, it will not be allowed. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So one advantage I think Asit has highlighted that it can be integrated with many power
workflows, yeah,
apps.
power apps.
So you can use Power Automate. You can have Power like I think this. There are a couple of power applications which can be helpful in automating the things actually in this. So it will increase the capability of this tool as such.
Right, correct, Vivek. And those who are having the access into Microsoft 365, then they can be able to access to Power Apps as well.
There are a lot of power apps are mostly free actually, so they're easily available.
Yeah. Thank you, Vivek.
Okay, good. Any other questions? So then we can. Otherwise, I think our time is there, so we can wrap up.
Yeah, sorry to ask you this question, Vivek.
Yes,
So
really.
my name is Srihari. So I plan to join this one, but I missed it. So will this session of planner will happen again?
You can have our recording, so you can watch the recordings. You can go through this.
Yeah, please post it in the WhatsApp.
Yeah. So
Uh,
if you have joined this workshop, you will automatically get a link for recording.
okay, great. Yeah, please.
Yeah, I
So
think
I
Asit has
can
given. Yeah.
okay, I can see a good point for Microsoft Planner Premium. If you can add your tables in Power Apps application and build another applications and do customizations and create reports in Power Apps Canvas or Power Apps Data Driven. And in Premium it's more prepared for AI resources in Microsoft environment. That's a good advantage of this product.
Yeah. Great. Okay, so Asit has given a link for Power Apps. So look at those, evaluate Power Apps. There are many Power Apps, and you can see you can do a lot of automation using these Power Apps. So that is also a good idea. And I think let's come to the closer. Yes, Kalyan,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you should close it. So
KG sir is still there?
Yeah, yes, Kalyan.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So let me have a few words. First of all, thank you very much, Vivek, for your excellent session. As always, you do your sessions very well. Uh, Much easy to understand complex topics. It was very informative, I would say, and practically oriented session because you demonstrated the creation of the project as well, and we could see workflows and also critical path. So it was much easier to understand the platform capabilities and its real world application. I appreciate the way you explain complex concepts and replied participants' questions in a very simple and easy to understand language or words. I think the session provided, at least to me, a valuable clarity on migration, collaboration, planning, and future management possibilities. Maybe when you do a next session, maybe we can add a few more products like Jira and ClickUp as well, and also compare these three platforms, maybe it will be much more useful to wider audience. So that is my one suggestion. Otherwise, thank you
Absolutely.
once again for sharing your knowledge and addressing all the queries. And thanks to all participants.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. So thank you, Ketan,
Thank you, sir.
and thank you, Kalyan, and thank you everybody who has spare time come over here. And I hope this will be useful. This will inform to you. Please do join our next webinar as well.